What's up, YouTube? It's me, Final Flight. Welcome to Flight School, and we are back with another YouTube video. I kind of wanted to make this video kind of talking about what my experience has been like in the hobby since I've come back. Over the past maybe a little over 3 weeks now of collecting and kind of just following this massive hype in terms of Surging Sparks, Prismatic Evolution. The Team Rocket set that's going to be coming out. Everyone, buying up a lot of Japanese right now, as well as, not a lot of stock being available for people to purchase at retail stores. So, like I said, one of my previous videos, I just came back to the hobby. And right now I've been kind of going a little bit excessive, I would say. I've been buying a lot of product and basically just trying to collect a lot of things that I liked, as well as things that I thought would hold a lot of value, in the future. Just because when I was collecting back in the day in 1998, 1999, when a lot of the TCG initially gets released, I initially, when I came back and I seen that the 151 said it got released, I was like, oh my God, there's no way. Like, they actually went back and created a bunch of cards for the original set of Pokemon. So I instantly was hunting for that stuff. Obviously, as you may know, 151 stuff was extremely hard to find. I was running around everywhere. I was going to every Walmart, every Target, every Costco, every Dollar General, every single day. I just do this massive 30-40 mile circle, hitting every single one, looking for the cards and the sets that I wanted. Initially, I went to one of my TCG shops and I had gotten a booster box for Surging Sparks, as well as Stellar Crown. And that was basically my initial foray into it. I popped open one of these booster boxes that you see right here and basically just started going crazy. I got really, really lucky in some of the pools, so I'm thankful for that in regards to my set. As you can see, some of the cards from behind me with the Latias that we managed to pull. So I'm super grateful for that, on top of the other cards that I have up here, as well as in my binder that you see right behind me on the desk. But for the most part, I noticed that after a little bit, I started trying to buy up a lot of different things that I possibly might not have been super into, or probably didn't necessarily need to be spending my money on. And that's kind of the other part that I want to go into in terms of the hype and everything with Pokemon right now may cause a lot of FOMO in a lot of individuals, and that may cause you to say, hey, if I see it on the shelf, let me just buy it because I don't know if it's going to be there next week, which is something that I did with a lot of my 151 product, as well as some of the Surging Sparks booster boxes, because as everyone keeps seeing, the price on the booster boxes just keeps increasing. It's not leveling out. It's not going down. It's really only rising because the supply isn't necessarily meeting demand, on top of the fact, if you've watched any type of content from Pokemon investors, they will tell you that there are a lot of people opening up packs, like streamers that are doing rip and ships, if you're familiar with that, on different streaming platforms, and that is eating through the product like crazy. And in that regard, the third thing I kind of want to talk about is basically buying product to kind of hold on to and save. One thing that I've started to do, and what I'm trying to make sure that I do, is buy product and keep it sealed. The major benefit to this product right now is the fact that people want to open it and they're willing to pay a lot of money to be able to open the product. So if you can manage to keep a decent amount of the product sealed, the value is only going to go up. And the nice thing about that is that over time, your collectibles start to either hold their value or increase in value, and that's what everybody wants. You know what I mean? One thing I kind of wanted to show is some of the other stuff that I've been purchasing, in terms of just stuff that I think is going to hold value in the future, in terms of sets like these Pikachu, or the Pokemon Championship 2023. I purchased these because I feel like the quality of them in terms of like the set is really nice. The bundles that they give you, the amount of stuff in terms of like the promo cards, the coins that you're getting, the decks that are pre-built, the pins, Pikachu's all over it. It's dated with the World Championship. It's just like almost a no-brainer. And you know, to purchase the entire set is another thing that collectors are going to be significantly into down the road. You know, having one would be nice, but you know, everybody would like to have like the full set basically. So that's another one thing that I'm looking into. These were an amazing deal right here. These Paladin adventure chests. Great bundle in terms of like the overall value in terms of what you're actually getting from it. Amazing promo cards that you get, really nice stickers. Pikachu is on the box as well once you move one of this little label right there. And then it's just a nice little chest. So really inexpensive. If you guys can find these at Target for $20 inside the store, I would definitely recommend picking up one or two of these. One to open, and then, like I said, one to keep sealed. As you can see, we have the 151 that we are keeping sealed. As long as with our Pokemon Center ETBs. The Pokemon Center, as you know, will come with a specific promo card from Pokemon. I'm looking for my Magneton, but I don't see it right now. That you can end up saving, as well as, you know, opening up one and checking to see, you know, the quality of it and possibly getting it graded. The Pokemon stamped versions of these promo cards go for significantly more than what the normal one would, as well as the Pokemon Center box ETB, if it stays sealed, will go for significantly more than just the regular box would. So I highly recommend, if you are going to purchase any ETBs, try and make sure that you purchase at least one or two from Pokemon Center, and then run, you know, to like your local card shop or like Walmart, Target, stuff like that, in order to get just like a regular ETB. In regards to opening up booster boxes and ETBs, I definitely recommend it. I think that the best hits are going to come from those particular sets or those particular bundles. I really haven't opened up many booster bundles yet, so I really couldn't tell you in that regard. Or like the collection boxes, I don't think the collection boxes have like the best hits inside of them, unfortunately. So those are just good to kind of probably get, rip them open, and then kind of get like the little goodies that are inside. I recently had purchased one of these off of eBay as well, just to kind of show that I am, you know, doing what I say I'm talking about, getting 151 product, but also keeping it sealed, because I know that this particular item will rise in price, as well as the fact that they will stop reprinting this soon. They are going to be doing a reprint in February of next year. They're going to come out with a new item, but in terms of how fast that's going to be staying out and how big of a reprint they're actually doing, while Prismatic Evolutions is getting released, on top of the fact that they're going to be ramping up for the Team Rocket set, you know, it's just kind of a no-brainer to me to kind of purchase something like that, hold on to it, and then, you know, possibly sell it, or, you know, keep it, because the value of it just keeps rising, almost like how the booster boxes for Surging Sparks is constantly rising. So the other thing I want to say is going back to impulse buying. I recently made a slight mistake. I ended up purchasing two of these Pikachus right here, if you can see him right in the back. So I ended up getting two of them. It's a really, really nice figure. I left the little receipt, or the little like sticker thing on him as well. But I ended up purchasing a second one, and it was just because I feel like the product will do really good in the future. I know that Pikachu, whenever he's doing like a special little job, like delivering mail, or if he's working at like a train station or anything like that, those products go for a lot of money. And one thing I wanted to say, let me just hold this or cover that, is when you do end up purchasing any of the products from the Pokemon Center, make sure you keep the receipt with the product, because anybody that's going to end up buying this down the road would love to have like the satisfaction of knowing that they're buying it from the original owner. And so if you can have your receipt inside with the product, whether it's like a plushie, if you buy any of the Pokemon Center ETBs, my receipt is taped to the back of the box. Stuff like that, I would definitely recommend. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about that, but I know that in terms of like peace of mind, if you were to purchase like an ETB, or even like, a booster box from Pokemon Center, and you kept your receipt, and let's say 10, 15, 20 years go down the road and someone goes to purchase it from you, they will love to know that it went from Pokemon's hands to your hands to their hands. It didn't touch 6, 7, 8 different people prior to you going to purchase the product. For legitimacy purposes, you would feel significantly more comfortable if you're spending $5,000-$10,000 on something, after it's been out in the world for 10, 15, 20 years, knowing that it went from Pokemon to one person and then to you. So that's one thing I would definitely recommend. Like I said, if you can keep your receipts that show Pokemon Center and have your name on it, and you're the person who's selling the product to the other individual, that will go a long way in terms of legitimizing the product, whether it's, like I said, a plushie, if you're buying booster boxes, or ETBs from Pokemon Center as well. So without keeping the video running on too long, I know a lot of people don't like possibly sitting through a lot of these, so I just wanted to keep it really, really quick. I'm kind of just looking at, I just wanted to kind of show you, again, that's more of the product that I've been kind of purchasing and investing in. I got my Charizards and everything, and then Surging Sparks and the Twilight Masquerade stuff. That's the other set that I had ended up purchasing. I bought initially I had bought some Stellar Crown, and I looked at the cards that were inside Stellar Crown, and I was like, I don't really like Stellar Crown that much. Carmine and Greninja, I still want to get those. I that Carmine card from Twilight Masquerade, the SIR is that is my trainer card. And then obviously the Greninja looks insane. I'm surprised that it's not more expensive than the Pikachu, but it's Pikachu. So I appreciate everyone watching. Remember, stay safe out there when you're hunting down for deals. Stay vigilant. Like I said, I had to run around like crazy looking for product that I wanted to buy. And eventually I found the stuff that I needed and that I wanted. So you will too. Remember to check all your stores, check for deals, especially right now with Black Friday going on. Remember to check out my Whatnot stream. I will be selling a lot of product and listing a lot of singles if that's something you're interested in as well. I'll put the link to my Whatnot down below. So like I said, I appreciate everyone stopping by, taking a look at the video, watching it. If you stayed this long, hey man, you're a real one. Catch you in the next one. Peace.